Hi and welcome to another episode of Cruising with Doc Speed. Today we are at On Point with Chris Yankin, owner, operator, chief cook and bottle washer, basically. Amazing shop. This is quite the place. How long have you been in business here?
Thanks, Dante. We've been here on this property for going on 5 years now. On Point started in 2019. We're very fortunate to have secured this place. This shop started I guess back in the 70s. It was built by our current landlord. He jokingly came with the shop, so he's here on a daily basis. He's now 82 years old.
Making sure your kids do it right.
Make sure we bathe ourselves, we put the tools back. But we basically got the shop from him in kind of the current condition that you're looking at it, which is really cool because the cars that he was fixing as a collision shop back in the 70s and 80s are now the cars that we're restoring. So it's a very fitting place to be.
Kind of full circle kind of thing, right?
Yeah, kind of full circle.
Chris, tell me about this paint. This red is unbelievable.
Yes.
How'd you come up with this one?
So this red is a custom formula that we worked directly with the client to realize. It has actually got a newer Nissan GTR gold underlayment and then multiple coats of the translucent red candy on top of it. We did a lot of variations to be able to hit the nail on the head with the exact red that they were looking for. It's certainly got a unique presentation to it that's going to be quite the finished product when it's the whole outside.
It certainly does. You talked about the gold. That's a historic Nissan color.
Sure. Yep. It's a very fitting thing to have on.
It's almost an homage to the back in the day. Matter of fact, one of my best friends back in the 80s had a 78 280Z.
Awesome.
And it was gold.
Awesome.
You didn't see a lot of gold cars, back then. It really stood out.
Yes.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
It's putting ideas in my head for future projects.
Awesome. Well, bring it on by.
All right, Chris, this Audi, this brings back some memories, man. I remember when these things were new. What are we looking at here?
So what we have right here is a 1987 Coupe GT. A little background, I guess, on like the heritage of this car. Back in like the 80s, Audi became very dominant in the rally scene.
Oh yeah.
So much so that they actually changed the rules to slow them down. We have a really fantastic client that is building this car in his vision of what I guess a Restomod Pro Touring version of one of those rally cars would be in 2025. So we've got 07K, which is a Volkswagen 5-cylinder engine underneath the hood. It was horizontally fixed in the Volkswagen. It is now vertically opposed in this vehicle. It's got an Audi 6-speed manual transmission behind it. It's sitting on a custom chassis that's using all the S4 all-wheel drive suspension components.
So to get on this custom chassis, what do we have to do for body modifications?
So we basically cut the entire interior of this car off. If we really wanted to, we could basically unskin this whole car in real time in a matter of a couple of minutes. So we're really down to like the carcass or the framing, if you would, for lack of a better term. So we're really feeling out reinforcing like the rocker structure to be able to mate onto the chassis. We're realizing a lot of like the ergonomics of this right now, so we're feeling out driver compartment, steering, setting all that up for the individual.
I'm noticing something's going on with the roof line here. What's going on with the roof?
So while the coupe was in storage, a tree fell on it and damaged the front roof portion of this thing. So it originally had a sunroof. So when we got into doing the work to repair the damage from the tree impact, getting the parts for these is very difficult. They're all imported from some strange European place. So with the roof, the client is an Audi fanatic, which is awesome. His wife has a Q5, which is a late model SUV, and he said, I'm going to take that piece of glass and you're going to put it in that roof, Chris, and here we are. So we extensively modified the roof to be able to create this insert. It's going to be a static piece of glass, so it's not going to move, but it still is an awesome way to not only fix the damage but provide like a very unique custom touch to the vehicle.
And bring in some nice natural lighting.
Yeah, bring in some nice natural lighting. So our client's goal with this is really to be able to put his family in it, do long road trips out to Michigan. So some of the unique features of this car is it's going to have standalone ABS in it. This thing is like really tech heavy. Realizing some of the stuff with like the engine management, running the old instrumentation. So we're really getting like a taste of very advanced electronics and old school fabrication stuff all kind of combined.
I'm getting a real Restomod vibe from your shop.
Yeah. So what's really cool is we've got these foreign Restomods, right? Which are being built in the same way that we handle a Chevelle or a C10, which is really cool. It's really kind of a new breed of clientele that we have, which is awesome. We have a female-owned RX-7 that's coming in for a bunch of custom work later in February. So it's a really fun place to be able to work on those types of cars.
Yeah, it seems like it's a very eclectic type of shop that you have here. We have, Don's wonderful Nomad here, which was featured in another episode of ours from 2024, and then you've got the 32 Ford on the other end there, and of course the 260Z. I mean, this is really impressive. I mean, you're doing a nice job here.
Appreciate it, Dante.
You're not limiting what you do, so you appeal to a wide range of car owners.
Yep.
Well, Chris, this has been amazing.
Appreciate it, Dante, for
Thank
coming.
you.
Appreciate it.
If you found anything really interesting in this episode, please make a comment below, and if you have a question, we'll get back to you as quickly as we can. There will be a link in the description for Chris's shop here. And again, thanks again for watching.